All right. So, welcome everyone. Today we'll be talking about a topic which I've been working on for a while. In some context, yes, we did talk about it briefly, but from here on, we will take it like a series where, if we really understand it, it will certainly help you with your sadhana, with your practice, with your reasoning, with your meditation, everything. One thing we all struggle is how to improve meditation, right? This becomes a topic where uh, kind of we feel that okay, I'm working, I'm doing this, but how can I improve my uh, practice, the results, the feeling, all those kind of things. So that is something which is very common, nothing wrong, but only question becomes how can I improve? So let's understand first, when we come into meditation, we are having some expectation or some understanding or some kind of affirmation, means your wish list, your intention that I want this. And it comes based on whatever is happening in your life, whatever is your, you can say, the personality, right? We do things as per our personality and we say, I want this. So, where is the want coming from? Or somebody may be in a situation where you say, I don't like this, either in yourself or in another person. Sometimes we judge people, sometimes we are interfering, right? We become judgmental. All these different elements, where are they coming from? So let's understand from a spiritual perspective. So your personality is generally not your true self, and this is again based on spiritual angle. What is spiritual angle? Means we are looking from the soul perspective or the energy. That's why the quantum part comes into our help or support. Quantum model is the model which explains all this, which Newtonian physics cannot explain, and that's where quantum physics really helps in understanding. So when we look at the energy model, which is everything is energy, that's where the soul comes from. That's where our true self or inner self comes into play. So our personality has different inputs. Spiritually, we say it's a temporary, expression, temporary thing, temporary uh, kind of what you observe, what you feel. But it's like work in progress. It has developed to this point wherever you are in your life through several influences. What are those typical influences? The first and foremost, everybody thinks of karma, what we say, the past impression. So pretty much if you see many tradition, Hinduism, Buddhism and all, you must have heard this term karma, and most of the time people are scared when we talk about karma, that oh, I must have done something bad in the past and that's why this thing is happening to me. So you may have heard that the tendencies we have, uh, samskaras, they are carried from previous experience or previous lifetime, or it could be a combination of two. So these are creating natural tendencies, natural inclination. Like some person may have a lot of patience, lot of courage, the other person may have a lot of fear. Some may be very creative, or some may have very compassion or lack of compassion. All those kind of things, uh, when we see, it may be coming from our past as well. Now, this is your own actions, either the previous part of the life or the previous lives, right? And we don't even know how many lives I've already had. So it's not just the one previous, it could be any number. Good thing is you don't have to worry, but let's understand where the personality is coming from. So that is one part. Then comes the genetics. Genes. Oh, it's in my genes. My father had this problem health wise or nature wise, and we say, oh, I also have this. My father was short tempered, I am short tempered. What can I do? It's in my gene. And then we believe that this is what the reason is. I cannot do anything. So, your body and the brain, yes, it's providing the biological, you can say the foundation or the root for this, whatever temperament, personality you may have. Spiritually, we say the soul accepts a body, a physical form, with certain predispositions. What could be predispositions, or what does it exactly means? It could be a natural tendency, it could be an inclination, it could be, liking, disliking, that a person behave in a certain way. That means the soul is coming with that, you can say, the inbuilt program. Why? Because soul has a soul plan. There is a purpose of life. So soul says, I want to experience this. I want this person to behave like this with me so that I learn this. Because the soul wants to experience certain emotion. So prerequisite for those emotions are the reasons you have a certain personality. So it is in your genes, it is part of your soul plan. When we talk of environment, if you recall, we talked about genes or genetics in a previous session, a different topic, but that much we covered, that genes are more influenced from environment than just worrying about, oh, my ancestors had this, what do I do? So family and environment become the third major topic. As soon as a child is born, child start observing all whatever child sees around it. Your culture, education comes from either parents, siblings, or other relatives. The different relationships, they are all shaping how you develop your personality over period of time. When again and again you see certain behavior, certain action, certain reaction, you become conditioned to that pattern of thinking and behaving. And that is why we say, oh, my father behaved this way, I also behave this way. And we just blame the genes. No, it was the environment. You saw your parents acting or behaving in a certain way and you adopted, you copied. So yes, there is a gene factor, but environment is more important factor. And then there is another free gift of free will. When we talk of karma, we say there is a free will. Yes, you came with the plan, but every step you have a free will. So every conscious choice you can make gradually, the transformation from your personality. You have that in you. Why don't we then do it? Because there is a check and balance system. It's not that easy. That's why we come into meditation, to make it easy or easier. Your ego, your natural tendencies pull you. You try to improve something, then ego and the natural tendency will pull you back. That no, don't change. We are happy with what we have. Why? Your body is addicted to whatever is your normal. Generally, you have certain tendencies giving you, say, stress, anxiety. So body will be getting a lot of cortisol, adrenaline, those kind of hormones. So body will say, no, 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 I don't want the happy ones. I like this, the stress one, because that's what I'm used to. And it will not make you change that easily. However, when you start meditating, whichever way, whatever time duration, whatever you do, you start going deeper inside. You start self query, right? You start asking, you start digging deeper. Now you are kind of dissolving unconscious conditioning. And we'll come to this unconscious conditioning in a moment. But just understand what we just covered. That means you are getting your personality, which we thought, oh, it is me, my personality. See, we always say, I'm like this, I don't like this. Me, my, I. Really, is it really me? I'm getting from my parents, I'm getting from my environment, I'm getting from a part of it which I don't even know. So my ancestors may have given me this homework. Hey, I couldn't do this. Can you learn this for me? Why? Because it's a soul family. So something is going on in the family. Previous generations could not overcome that, and they want you to overcome that. How do you get all those? Through soul plan. Physically in the body, how does it come? Through your genes. That energy travels. And then the environment puts a layer on top of it. The free will puts a layer on top of it. Your experience after coming into this body puts a layer on top of it. So you see, all of a sudden you had a product, which we call soul plan. Now it is on multiple layer. So what will be the end result? Depends. First you have to be aware of what it is. That's where meditation helps. To be aware, to become conscious of your subconscious or unconscious mind. And we'll come to this subconscious and unconscious, because if this becomes clear to you, it will really help you. So imagine there is a sun, bright sunny day. You can see the sun. All of a sudden, the dark clouds come. Sun disappears. Right? That's what we say. There is no sun today. In day-to-day language, that's what we express as. Really, there is no sun? Sun went somewhere? No, sun is there in the place, in our Milky Way, in the universe, wherever it is. Sun is not going anywhere. Whether we can see the sun or not, whether sun is brighter or not, all those are subjective things, depends on what's in between the sun and us. Whether you say cloud, whether you say these layers, this is what happens, and this is what we call personality. Your personality covers it. Your true self, your pure awareness. Sun is your pure awareness as an example. Then your personalities basically are different layers between sun and you. Sometimes dark cloud, sometimes, some other storm coming, whatnot. And this is the personality which is making all these changes, the emotions, the beliefs, the habits. That's why we need meditation, to work on our personality, to work on our emotions, to work on our belief system, to work on our habits. It sounds like a lot. Good news is, solution is only one. Just meditate. But if you are aware how things are happening, the result of meditation will be much more, much better, much quicker. Or you say, I don't know nothing, I don't want to know nothing. It will come, I can trust, believe, I will just do meditation. That's also good enough. But once you are aware, and then your fear from karma will go away. The fear from your subconscious mind will go away. The fear from unconscious mind will go away. Because these clouds are constantly changing. Today I am happy, all of a sudden somebody comes and says something to me and I am angry. What happened? Just like that, I got triggered. Sun didn't go anywhere. It's my personality. Sun is wherever it is. So where the suffering is coming from? If we think the cloud are the culprit, if we think clouds are the villain, if we think cloud is what making my day good or bad, why? I love sun, I like sunny day, I don't like gloomy dark clouds, and all those things. And you feel cloud is my problem. No. Similarly, in our life, we should be aware, we should be clear that your suffering, where is it coming from? Clouds is not who you are. In this example, what we were discussing before, you are the sun, pure consciousness. Short-temperedness, I judge people, I have no compassion. All those are part of personality which can be changed. They are clouds, but they are not the main issue. They are not who you are. You are the sun. But we mistakenly think, oh, this is me. I'm short-tempered, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. No, those are the clouds. Please, this is the first step that you must understand. You are not the cloud, you are the sun. Different tradition, doesn't matter what you look into, whether you go to Vedanta, Buddhism, yoga, philosophy, mystical, doesn't matter what. Personality belongs to body and mind. True identity is your self, means pure energy. You can call Atma, you can call inner self, you can call by any name, just consciousness. That's okay. But personality is not you. That is physical body, which is temporary. The permanent is the self, consciousness. Temporary, physical body in this life, yes, becomes personality. So personality is a collection of things. Where is this coming from? So as per yoga, if we see, there are three gunas: sattva, rajas, tamas. And then comes the karmic impression. So between these three combinations and the karmic impression, you get your personality. But personality is not bad. Don't think that's the villain of my life. No. Personality is a vehicle. Soul needs a vehicle. Soul needs this physical body. Otherwise, soul cannot experience emotions. The whole life is meaningless if soul cannot experience emotion. Emotion can only come when you have a personality. If you have no personality, no emotion. Second point for today. Don't hate, don't have negativity towards your personality. It is designed perfectly for your learning. So stop blaming yourself. Stop living in guilt. Oh, my personality is so bad. I'm always this. I'm judging people. I'm doing, always not caring for other, whatever that may be. Don't. It is perfectly designed by the soul for the soul. So we have to stop looking from physical body perspective, start looking from the soul, love it what you have, and work and learn. That's all you need to do. So what can we do? Can we change personality? Can we fine tune? Yes, of course. When you do meditation or any practice, you can do pranayam, you can do yoga, asanas and all those things. You will see your fear going away. You will see your anger going away. You will see your attachments becoming weaker or diluting, your ego going away. All these glue, super glue becoming weaker and weaker means you are coming more and more towards what a true consciousness is. Now it may sound too big, but imagine if you are really aware, not daily, but certainly maybe once a week, once a month, doesn't matter what, you must have experienced some very good meditative experience. And you say, wow, today meditation was great. I didn't even know where I was. There was No, Gaurav, there was no judgment, there was no, kind of any negativity, any story, any uh, feelings, emotion. I was just awareness, I was just consciousness, I was just energy. That moment for you is your story, otherwise, it's someone else's story. That experience, even if it is for a moment, makes you believe in it because now you have experienced something. After meditation, we start driving, we go to work, we are with our family, we are with our friends, and boom, sometime we go back to the old. Same old anger, same old judgmental nature, and whatnot. And we say, what happened? I did meditation, I was good, and all of a sudden, boom. Don't worry, it takes time, nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. So, one question is, where does my personality come from? And you may explore, and explore. A better question could be, who is aware of my personality? Ask yourself, who is aware of your own personality? If you can observe, oh, these kind of thoughts is what I'm getting every day, every hour, now and then. Oh, these are the emotions. Oh, this is my personality trait. Now you will say, wait a minute. My parents always tell me I do this. My friends tell me, oh, you are always this, that, and the other. Yeah, they're right actually. I do, or I behave like this, or whatever that is. Now you are aware of your behavior, of your personality. This is a big victory, masters. Don't take it lightly. When you start observing, when you start acknowledging your, in our physical world, we say shortcoming, but don't take it as a shortcoming. It's a perfect design. But in a simple language, we say shortcoming and all. So you know what we are talking. That's your personality. That's who you are in physical form. That's okay. If you start accepting who you are, it's a big victory. Pat yourself on the back. Psychologically, these things have been described in many different ways. But again, now, let's talk of subconscious mind and unconscious, as I mentioned before. It's very important you differentiate. Otherwise, they are used interchangeably. Some people use, the subconscious mind. Some say unconscious mind. Let's understand what they are and what is the difference. You may have heard that, the human mind is like an iceberg. A famous, psychologist had put it that way, that iceberg, a very small portion is visible above the sea level. The majority of the portion is under the water. You cannot see it. So your mind, your life is also like this. The conscious part is only small. The subconscious is what's under the water. And we say, oh, we only use 5 to 7% of our brain. What actually someone is trying to say is your conscious part of the brain, which is mind, not actually the brain part, is so less than 10%. More than 90% is subconscious. You don't know, it's just happening, it's your habit. And that's what the personality represents. It's happening without you actively controlling because it's your habit. With eyes closed, sometimes you are driving. During learning, yes, you pay attention. After you have learned driving, you just drive. How? Because of subconscious. It is already programmed. Like, remember quantum physics topic, we talked about the neurons, how they join, the neurons, they, whichever fires together, they wire together. Wire together means now they form a circuit. Circuit means now it is one of the habit you have. So, what happens in the subconscious mind? This is where things are hidden from you. Because you cannot see it. Then they, different psychologists, they explain in a way the universal unconsciousness. shared by all human beings. Like we say the other side, we say oneness. Right? All human beings are connected. So what is subconsciousness? Subconsciousness is just below the surface of the water. Your old habits, memories. Like when you meet your old friend, you start talking about, oh, you remember 20 years ago we did this. How come you all of a sudden recall that particular moment? It was there in your subconscious. You never needed it. It was sitting there. Day to day, you are working on what is happening right now. Subconscious means something happened long ago. I don't need. It's like your computer. You have some old photograph sitting there in the hard drive. But when you need, you just go there, click, and you can see it. That's subconscious. What is unconscious? Unconscious is that part which is much deeper, hidden. It's again, you can say a reservoir, you can say it's a storage, where things are happening automatically, you have no control. You have traumas there, you have deep rooted belief systems there. You cannot access as a normal human being. So what will happen? Subconscious mind you are able to access. All of a sudden friend comes, you recall, yes, we did this. Unconscious mind you don't know. There are ways to access. There are therapists, right? The dream analysis, hypnosis. There are different therapies which can make this information accessible to you. But for a normal person, without help of some expert, you cannot access this. That means, doesn't matter how much I think, I don't know. Whereas the time spent with my old friend, if I think little deeply or put extra effort, it will come. So that's subconscious. Unconscious means I have no idea. And all your hurt, all your deep rooted belief systems are unconscious. This part of your energy where they are stuck. And they become part of your personality and you have no idea why I'm behaving like this. Again, good news is meditation works on all three levels. It works on your consciousness, it works on your subconscious mind and also unconscious mind. That's the best part of it. So you continue working on it. Now you are kind of bridging or making a bridge. You're bridging the gap and you can say, oh, okay, this is who I am. Oh, my past karma. Oh, my past guilt, belief system, my habit. You can rewire. You can overcome all this. Whether you call mindfulness, whether you call self-observation, whether you call anapanasati, whether you call by whatever name, meditation is a tool which takes you not only inside in your conscious but subconscious and unconscious mind as well. That's where you dissolve your old karma. That's where you dissolve old hurt, old trauma, old whatever you want to change after learning. That's the key thing. It's not a question of just going there and changing it. You learn, you become aware, and then you rewind. And that's where experience is important. So if what we call suffering in physical body term, that's okay. It's a prerequisite before you can change something. So consider subconscious mind as your habit mind, unconscious as your hidden mind. So habit you can reach, hidden you cannot easily reach. It's totally covered. But there is a key. Meditation gives you that master key. It is more difficult. It's not that easy. And there have been different research papers. Different, like if you go on PubMed, I frequently mention about it. You will see how people have researched, whether psychologists, whether spiritual people or other one, that how mindfulness, meditation and all these things impact. You can reach your subconscious, unconscious mind. You can rewire. And masters, if you again recall quantum physics sessions that we had some time ago. We shared and we talked about that there have been many experiments which have proven how many the genes you can change just by meditation alone. So this is something that is so easy if you understand. If you do not understand, this is the most difficult thing to do. But first requisition or prerequisite is understand. Once you understand this thing, how it is working, doing become easier, fixing become easier. So masters, that was today's topic, the first part of understanding where your personality is coming from. Stop thinking that you are doing anything wrong. Stop thinking that you have done, some blunder, some mistake. No, it's all good thing. It's all part of the soul plan. To overcome, to learn, to change, yes, the tool becomes very easy, meditation. But how to look, how to approach, how exactly, go step by step, that is the bigger question. But you can only start the journey first if you understand the journey. So hope today you were able to understand the journey. If you have any question, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask your question. Yes, Mitaji, please go ahead.
Saurabhji, the recent thing, just you explained three parts of the mind: the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious mind. And you said that the hidden part is very difficult to access and all, but you said that it's the meditation that helps. So just you want to repeat that last section one more time, so we have a bit more clarity, or maybe, yeah, that's the request.
Okay. Thank you, Smitaji. So first, whatever we have, whatever is happening in my life, my personality, my reaction is happening to an action. The story is going on in my life. That's why I'm reacting. So, first of all, whatever is happening is part of my own soul plan. I am reacting based on my personality, based on my take on the situation. Nothing wrong. Both sides, nothing is wrong. So, what is to be done? Whatever I have planned, there is a reason. I have to learn, and then only I will be able to change my personality. Don't try to change the personality without learning. Now, how will I change? First, you have to acknowledge this is how it works. That means there is something called soul plan, there is something called pre birth planning. If you don't understand that, then all these concepts are meaningless. Then you will say, why should I change? Is the other person who's wrong? Why should I change? Let this person change his or her behavior. But once you understand, okay, this is the big picture, this is how it works. I am the sun, I am not the cloud.
Mm.
So I stopped blaming myself. I said, okay, I have to change my personality. I understand I'm short tempered or I'm whatever. Say, example, short tempered. Okay, do I need to change or not? First question. So it will only come when I understand the concept. Once I understand the concept that all these behavioral things are coming from my subconscious or unconscious mind. Why? Okay, this is the reason. How do I access meditation? How can meditation, help me reaching? First, it increases my power to accept. In physical body we can say our fault, our shortcoming, our negative or whatever.
Mm.
Because ego doesn't allow you. Ego says no, 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 nothing wrong with me, is the other person.
Mm.
So meditation help. Once you dissolve these super glue, now you are ready to work on what it is. The rest part is very easy. It will come very quick. The dissolving of the glue is the hard part, which meditation helps you. Why? Because it allows you to accept these topics. And as you are aware, you stop blaming other people for any bad thing happening in your life. You stop blaming different events in your life, which is causing whatever it is causing. And then you say, makes sense. Actually, they were helping me, they are not against me. And the whole life changes.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav. So it's about acknowledging and accepting that meditation helps so that it's easier to work on it without ego saying that it's always putting the blame on the other person.
Yes, and along with meditation, all other concepts slowly, the more you understand, the better it becomes to work on it. Some example, as I mentioned, what is soul plan, what is pre-birth planning, where are these coming from? It could be your pre-birth, right? It could be your ancestors have given you homework, and that's why you're part of personality. So first is don't blame yourself. You don't know where it is coming from. That's okay. Bottom line is this is my homework for this life. Do I really want to work on it or not? Yes, no. Why should I work? It is the other person. So meditation and all this concept will help you thinking, no, it is actually me. The benefit comes to me. Otherwise, we think if I forgive him or her, I am favoring that person. No. If I learn, I get the benefit. Will my body get the benefit? No. My soul will. And the moment we can differentiate who I'm working for, my body or the soul, then the highway starts and then your exponential growth starts.
So not to blame yourself and the other person. Just come to the school and learn. That's the
Exactly.
only way.
That's all. That's the only way.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav.
Welcome, Smita ji. Yes, Vindhya ji, please go ahead.
Yes, Gauraji, thank you. As I was listening to you, so many like the idea. I mean, I started getting many questions. It was being answered, and the formation of the concept is like more different. So I'll still go through the thoughts that were coming. So as soon as you say personality from other sessions, I remember hearing it's your personal reality. But at the same time, it's not you. It is what is come with you, like, from whatever you soul plan, previous experiences, environment. And so you, I mean, it's something you accept and live through, but at the same time, learn from sessions like yours and become aware it's a soul plan. So there's a learning to be done. And through that, uh, basically, that whole concept of cloud is what I'm seeing it as. So it's a cloud, and you are this, like you want the sun, like to get to the sun, or you are the sun, basically, to
Yes.
get to it. That so when I see it as you are the sun, I don't have to worry about the cloud. But at the same time, uh, should we learn to dissolve that personality so that the sun is all like there, or should the because if I'm not the cloud, why should I worry about the cloud?
Well, you got the first half very clearly, and now you have to sustain it, right? So let's start from the end. You said, if I'm not the cloud, why should I worry about it? Perfect. But now you think, okay, in a day, 24 hours, how many hours or minutes are you spending on thinking about the cloud? If you say I'm spending 10 hours, well, then theory you have understood, practically you have to come to terms with. If you say I'm thinking only 5-10 minutes, then you say, wow, I made a good progress. I'm not thinking about the cloud, I am the sun, this is who I am, then perfect. Journey great. So this individually one has to see. First, unless you understand the topic, there is no reason for a person to work on yourself. So once theory is clear, you say, makes sense. I agree. Why am I worrying about the cloud? The next question comes, in 24 hours, how much time? Some minutes or many hours? If it is hours, you know the homework. If it is only some minutes, you know that this part is done. I will take the next course or next topic or next challenge.
Okay, so you're saying I am saying it that I'm sun, but I'm not being that. So be to experience that, I have to still overcome these um, challenges of the cloud.
Let me clarify. I am not saying that you are not the sun. All I'm saying is only you can decide where you stand. You have understood the theory when you say, I am the sun, I am not the cloud. Why should I worry about the cloud? So, theory part is clear. Internally, only you can say how many hours, in spite of understanding the theory, I am worrying about the cloud. No one else can tell you.
Okay.
That only you can introspect that I'm having every 10 minutes a thought, I'm having every 10 hours a thought. What is the reality for you is your journey.
True.
That's the
And
difference.
meditation helps. You said that, and that's to become aware and accept it. But you also mentioned free will and things like that. So, if personality is something that we come with, and do we have to use free will to make a change in it?
Free will you are making use every day, every moment. You could have been at 10 places. It was your free will you are in this session. You could have been in a different city, different event, but you are wherever you are right now. That's your free will. You made a decision, you choose, and you acted on it. You may have understood that yes, I am the sun, but your free will may be still taking you in a wrong direction. That you have to observe. Meditation means looking inward, means observing yourself. That's all meditation is about. That will guide you. That which direction am I going? I know that I should not be thinking about my personality, but I'm thinking it's a human personality behavior, human addiction, whatever we may call it. So what decision day to day, moment to moment you are making your free will, you can only observe. And you say, yes, I'm making use of my free will to move towards my sadhana, or my free will is still very weak. I need more discipline, more whatever.
So we can say free will as your willingness to work towards something to make a change, to bring about a change.
See, free will is free will, right? We don't need to join with anything else. Free will is very simple. I can do left, I can go left or right if I am driving. Where do I go depends on me.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm here, I'm listening, but with only my one ear. The other ear is, or other mind, the whole mind is
Mm.
worried about my lunch, my dinner, my event, my meeting, my power. So that's your free will. You're forcefully here, but are you really here? And that's what live in the moment is. You are doing whatever you are doing, but are you really doing?
Mm.
Free will means to every step you have two options, left or right. Which one you are choosing? Is it aligned with your soul plan? Is it not aligned with your soul plan? That only you can tell, no one else can.
So I observe all this and like what decision I'm taking, what choice I'm making, everything. So what's the action? Is it to rewire all these? Or
If you want to be the sun, you have to rewire your personality. That's given.
okay.
As a human being, we all have personalities. If you have come to a point where you say, I am the sun, you have to see that what part of my personalities needs to be changed. If you have short temperedness, if you are always judging people, if you are always interfering in others life, certainly you are not the sun, you are big part of the cloud. So then okay, I need to fix this thing, I need to fix that. And don't think anybody will have 10, 20 items to fix. Generally one, two, or three. And then you continue working on those elements. If you say, example, person says, I am judging, I am very judgmental. Okay, work on judgmental first. And that's what you work on. Rewire will automatically be happening in your brain. You cannot physically go and rewire. How do we rewire? With our thoughts. Neurons that fire together wire together. You have to change what? Your thoughts. You have to work on your thought. That's all. I know I'm saying that's all, but that's the most important thing.
So that part we just said, what part of your personality? So whole personality doesn't have to be touched. It could be
No.
just those that are impending your maybe.
Whatever you as a sun has identified that these are the three clouds I need to work on. And you will not have 20 clouds, that much I can assure you based on whatever I have come across so far. It's generally one, two, or three. So whichever comes first, whichever come more often in the day, work on that first.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, Indyaji. Gruva, please go ahead.
I think before that, I think, sorry, I think Nikita has raised maybe. See, before raised.
Okay. Uh, I was just going in the sequence, maybe. So, okay, Nikita ji, please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, Gauravji, for always, bringing such beautiful sessions. They are so informative. So my question was regarding the ancestors, like you were mentioning that we have a contract with them and we choose certain things, right, to improve ourselves. And that's why um, we choose and we try to come in this life or birth. So then does it help them also, or it's just for our own soul?
Okay, great question. So, we have a soul family. That means, say, argument's sake, there are 100 souls. So, some of them are there as a master up there, and some of them are on earth as a human being. So, we are connected. How? Through our genes. The energy transfers through our genes, right? And how they get to the genes is, as the baby is getting born in the womb of the mother, you have from both the mother and the father energy combining. That's how the child is born, and that's where this whole DNA and everything is coming from. So, in our DNA, you have information at least 7 generation behind, and you will be impacting forward generations as well. 7 generations, right? If as a rule of thumb, based on certain experiments, if we understand this, right, that it is coming from previous generation, it is going to the next generation. So if I fix something, I'm solving the issue of previous and forward generation which have not even born, even they are released from this energy, because they will not get this energy when they are born. So from that perspective, one can say, yes, I'm helping my ancestors and I'm helping my future generations.
So, so I understood like future generation to be born, but how we will help our ancestors, their souls, they were already born. So how are we going to help them change their energy? I still don't understand that part.
Okay, so first thing, we have to detach ancestors as physical body, because physical body is gone, nothing left from the ancestors physical body.
Right.
What is there is only the energy, the subconscious, or sorry, consciousness. Okay,
Okay.
energy can never be created or destroyed, that much we understand.
Right.
So that energy remains. When we, if we, you may have heard that during our sleep, our soul leaves and interact with masters and comes back. How is going and interacting with masters means our ancestors and ancestors are gone. Physical body is
Okay.
gone, energy stays.
Okay.
So
Got you.
it is
Got you.
happening at the energy level, not physical level at all. How are we connected? Through DNA. So when we do meditation, now the science has proven more than 2000 genes that you can rewind or rewire or change. So the moment you are changing the DNA, it's like, you are passing the exam, and then they are relieved. The energy connection is released from the ancestors.
Okay.
How do we know this? How do we prove? There is an experiment in Europe. They have a tunnel. It's a mile, multi-mile long tunnel underground, and they fire subatomic particle in 2 different directions, and then they influence only one side. So the particle started as one, divided into two, went in 2 different directions. They influence only one particle electromagnetically. The other particle also experienced the same impact what this particle behaved. But this was influenced by electromagnetic, so understandable. Why would this particle feel the same impact? These are the experiment which proves that how we are connected energetically, and that is the connection we say with our ancestors, which is nothing but soul, family, and the energy basically.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense. Thank you. And the second question, what I have is regarding the meditation, that meditation helps change that. So, all different religions have their own way of, saying to get rid of like calm, growth, more, not rid of, to dissolve all these. Um, so then in Sikhism, Bani says, Naam Jap Karo, and that helps. So, because Bani talks about Nam Jap more than doing meditation. So, what's your say on that one?
So there are 108 ways which Shivji explained to Parvati ji, as described in our text, that how one can really overcome, or or different tools. So meditation is one of those 108 tools. Japa is one of those 108. So yes, some people say I cannot meditate, I cannot do pranayama, I can do the chanting. Yes, so do chanting. So it's not that only there is one way. Okay, there are many ways. 108. You pick whichever works for you, go for it. There is no right or wrong.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Welcome. So Gruva will take yours because I have a hard stop at 10, only 2 minutes
No
left.
issue.
So
No
yeah.
issue. I will call if you have
No, no,
whenever.
go ahead.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
take quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. No, no, this is, I think, question is in regarding, I think everyone has experience. So, you told that karma or, your body or previous things coming correct, our ancestors. But normally we did many things, good things in life. But only one mistake is happened, suppose, for example. That mistake is the big thing, family or anything, personally, anything affected. But entire life people are discussing that mistake only, not good things is never discussed.
Yep.
Okay, so for that case, is it, can I forgive myself or I need to blame myself, or what can I do? And that means unknowing, whatever did unknowing, not conscious mind, maybe unknowing, or I don't know what I did that timing, but people are discussing that things. But how to going forward also practice do that. One what question is, what I need to blame myself or forgiveness, or why happened, that I need to think about or leave it, and going forward how to
Okay.
avoid those cases. Because if anything done action to me, it will affect me only, but it will affected to other also, correct? So
Absolutely.
I don't bother about to other, but it's a part of life, might be, I don't know, I didn't experience that. But
Okay.
why other people suffered whatever my actions in the past, and also in future, how, this is my question, or I don't know I had articulated properly or not, but this is my thing.
Okay, don't worry, Gruva. I've taken down your question because it would need more time to
Yeah,
explain.
yeah,
Next topic means not next topic. Next week session, we will take your question.
no
And
problem.
because, as I said, this is a series,
Yeah,
so I have taken this thing and we will cover, and I'm sure it will help others also.
yeah, definitely. Thank you very much.
Welcome. And Jasdeep ji, I know you had a hand raised. If you have something quick, let me know. I will write it down if it is a question that is coming in any case in the next one. If not, we will ensure that we cover that in next Sunday session. Um, okay. If not, you can message me. We'll take later. So thanks, masters. Uh,
Thank you.
and we will certainly meet in the next session.